What's up, y'all? It is your girl Angelle, and welcome back to Angelle's Life. Today we have another what I would buy video. Okay, it's an urban revival edition. Y'all already know how these go, so we are going to jump right into it. But before we do, I do want to say welcome to all my new subscribers. Welcome back to all my day ones. What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? My name is Angelle. I run a style, travel, and lifestyle channel. So if any of that sounds interesting to you, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Also, click the notification bell to be notified when I upload new videos. Now, let's get into the outfit of the day. All right, y'all. So the outfit of the day is this baby blue beige dress. Sexy. Y'all know I love this dress. If you are not new to this but true to this, then you already know how I feel about my Asian dresses. And God, I love this one to death. I just feel like I look like a Barbie doll every time I wear it. Chef's kiss. Got so many compliments today. I have those styled with my white or off-white Vince Camuto boots and my Gucci Blondie top handle. Okay, in off-white as well with Sandisha on the side. All right. Absolutely love this. And the fragrance of the day is Queen of Silk by Creed. So that is the OOTD. Let's get into the video. Kinda. Now, the reason that I said kinda is because y'all, today's video is sponsored. Okay? Alright, y'all, so the reason that I said kind of is because today's video is sponsored by Flexi Spot. Is a kinetic furniture company, and they sent me over their queen size all-in-one adjustable bed frame with upholstered headboard as well as an 8-inch mattress. Let's talk about a brand deal being right on time because I have been on the hunt for a new bed for Angel, a big boy bed. Y'all know my baby's a big boy now. So let's talk about this mattress, which is so soft and feels so conforming to the body, okay? Very much so a good night's rest, especially for a child. Speaking of child, I went with this burnt orange color because, like I said, it is for Angel, my 6-year-old son. However, it also does come in a beautiful gray, which I absolutely love. And if I was getting it for myself, I will go with the gray. Now, moving on to what makes this bed one of the coolest beds to have, it is adjustable. As y'all can see, the bed is lifting up almost into a chair position, and I am impressed, y'all. They didn't have this back in the day when I was growing up, okay? And if they did, maybe I was too poor to afford it. But Flexi Spot is changing the game and making adjustable beds affordable to all. Not to mention they are currently having their Black Friday sale, and these beds with or without a mattress is about 40% off, okay? But can we take a second to get into the viewing experience? Sitting up chair like and then folding back down into a bed. Y'all, that is so cool. Like I don't like technology is advancing in a way that you just would not imagine. And me being a child born in the 90s, I'm impressed. It takes about 45 to 55 seconds for the bed to adjust all the way up or go back down to completely flat. And 10 out of 10 would recommend. It's giving Angel is the coolest 6-year-old on the block, okay? Sleepovers finna be but lit. Thank you to Flexi Spot for sending me this bed as well as sponsoring this video. You can shop this bed as well as all of their other products on Amazon. And as mentioned before, they are currently having their Black Friday sale where this bed is up to 40%. Y'all see we coming up in the world, okay? We get little sponsors and whatnot. Y'all you don't hurt yourself. We on up and up. We moving on up to the east side, honey. We're getting there. All right. It's been a long walk. It's been a long journey, and it's a long time coming. But we getting there. We getting there. Anyway, let's jump into the pieces. So first off, we're going to start with the dress that started it all for me. It is the first piece that I've received from Urban Revival, as well as the first piece that I ever, like, how I found out about them, and that is the denim cutout dress. This dress is, I want to say, at least a year or two old. I'm pretty sure it's about 2 years old, and she still bangs. She still bangs like it's 2 years ago, okay? I would 10 out of 10 recommend picking this dress up. I got mine in a size small. I do have this iteration as well as the ombre iteration. I love this dress. This is a summer staple for me. And I do want to, like, explain something really quick. I am not going to show everything, right? And the reason that I'm not going to show everything is because some of it is sold out, you know? So it's just kind of like me flaunting the good shit in your face that you can't get. Yeah. I mean, I guess you can look on Poshmark or something like that. You know, so maybe I'll mention it as like an honorable mention type situation. But I am pretty much showing the stuff that you can pick up, things that, because I mean, realistically, it's like this, y'all. I've been working with this company for 2 years, on and off. And I've been sent a lot of pieces. Some are gems, some were not. I go through so many clothes. So it's kind of like I keep the things that I love. So the things that I am showing y'all, there's love there, especially the ones that I've been having for as long as I got them. You know what I mean? So there's that. I'm showing y'all things that I genuinely am like, okay, all right now. And sometimes I had to learn a lesson. So something had to rebuy it or something like that. So there is that. But this dress, for sure, I feel like this is the dress that put Urban Revival on the map, and it is for a good reason. It's heavy duty. The y'all, is my titty popped out? Let me see. No, cause my hand like this. Okay. I mean, if it popped me, I seen a little titty before. Y'all done seen a little nipple. Now, don't act like y'all ain't seen a little nipple. But it's the dress that put Urban Revival on the map, and it's for a good reason. 10 out of 10 would recommend. I got this one in the size small. Got the ombre and the medium, and had to have it sized down. So I would get a small. I know that their denim pieces can be tricky. I got this one in the small. Got the ombre and the medium. The medium, and it was big. I even had to get this one adjusted. So there's that. But let's move on. All right, y'all. So the next piece that I would purchase from Urban Revival is another cutout dress. And it's very similar to the one that I just showed you. But this is their mini version. I love this dress. I love this dress. This was a dress that I sold once. And I had to repurchase it because I realized I took a L selling the dress. And that happens. That's why I'm gonna stop selling stuff, y'all. I told y'all that. Relax. I'm stopping. Yeah, she's a good one. I got in a size small. This is a summer staple. Y'all know I brought this dress to Disney with me, to Disney World. Yeah, I did get it altered. I got it hemmed. Y'all know I like my dresses short. I'm sorry. I like to show my legs. All of them, pretty much. The whole thing. Just make the dress short enough, right, to where the ass don't fall out. That's good enough for me. No, moving forward, y'all, I'm gonna start getting my dresses hemmed just a little bit shorter, okay? Cause I can acknowledge sometimes we be cutting it kind of close, you know. But I be thinking to myself, well, goddamn, I ain't gonna look like this forever. And might as well indulge just a little bit. Jesus, you know, the legs ain't gonna look like this. Let me, you know. You should shake a little tail feather, show a little something, you know. So that's how I be feeling. But you know, we getting a little older, so I might come down about a half inch. Is that good for y'all, or are y'all feeling like it's the length is? I'm gonna be honest with you. In most cases, I feel like the length is good. You wanna know what the problem is? The problem is, you know, a bitch don't wear no drawers. That's the problem. So it's kind of like, look, if you gonna go that short, girl, you gonna have to start putting some little short shorts on underneath it. Or you can, cause you gonna have to wear some drawers or something, or else you got to make it a little bit longer, cause you bend over and can't bend over in a thong. You might as well be in a swimsuit when you get as short as I get it. You know, I'm just being honest with y'all. I'm just being honest. So you know, we're working on it. We're working progress. So all right, working on it. You know what I mean? But this dress is good. I got this in the size. Actually, I got this in the size medium. And then I had the size taken in. I would go up. I'm typically a small. I would go up a size. Again, like I said, the denim can be a little tricky. So there's that. But let's move on. All right, y'all. So the next dress, this is one of the pieces that is sold out. And that is like this brown. Like, I don't even know how to describe it. It's just like brown, just. I want to say like applique dress. I really don't know how to describe it. It's on the tip of my tongue and it's in my head, but I can't get it out. I know what I want to say, but I can't get it out. But the dress is beautiful. I got in a size medium. I will say it's a little tight now. like it's tight around the chest part, but it fits elsewhere. But I still can fit it, and I absolutely love this dress. This is another dress that I wore all summer. I think I got this dress maybe in March of this year. She's that girl. She is that girl. Love it. Love it. Y'all know I wear with my little cowboy thing. You know, I haven't worn it any other way, but you know, sometimes, let's say if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Not saying that I don't need to, you know, it would be nice to find other ways to wear it. But if the one way that I wear it is going to hit every time, you saw how I jump like that? It's just going to hit every time. It's like, well, shit, you know. Do I really need to find another way to wear it? If I wear it like this every time and I'm completely fine doing that? You know, I don't know. I mean, granted, ideally, as time progresses, as time go on, I'm sure I'm going to find multiple ways, you know, a few more ways to wear it. But right now, it hit with you know what I mean? It's doing what it's supposed to do. So, you know, it is what it is. But 10 out of 10 would recommend. I love this dress. Love it. Let's move on. All right, y'all. Next up, we have this kind of like cropped coat. It's not a puffer jacket, but it kind of has like puffer jacket vibes. This is like, I want to call it a beater coat. If you don't know what beaters are, right? Typically refer to shoes, but beaters are like the shoes that you throw on when you're just running out the house. This is the coat that I tend to throw on when I am just running out the house because it's very comfortable. It is very comfortable. Now, the last time I checked, there was a few left. I don't know if it's still available, but I absolutely love this coat. Urban Revival does coats and jackets and sweaters well, in my opinion. I got this in a size small, and she's so easy to throw on just over something. She's not the most stylish piece compared to some of the other stuff because there are some very, very stylish pieces, but I do love her. I love her down, and I wear her, like I said, in the when it's cold, I wear her often because I don't have a lot of coats. She's easy to throw on, and she keeps me very warm. So there is that. So I would absolutely recommend this. I got it last year, and she's still here. Y'all know I sell shit quick. I sell it quick. Okay, I have been then barely recorded, and I'm like, oh, this got to go. And that's again because I just get so overwhelmed with the clothes, like they're everywhere. Goddamn clothes crawling out my ears. But this one, that's not the case. That's not the case. So that says something. So there's that. Let's move on to the next piece. All right, y'all. So the next piece are these check and or plaid trousers. These are so cute. These are really cute. Like, yeah. Yeah, I don't have a lot of trousers. And y'all know I told y'all I'm a dress and skirt girl. I realized that about myself. So it's not often that I buy pants. These were gifted to me. I will say this. Most of these pieces were gifted to me. Unless I identify it not being gifted, assume it was gifted. Okay? Now, this video is not sponsored by Urban Revival. This is just my thoughts. But I've collected several clothes with them and I've sold a lot of clothes with them. But yeah, so these are relatively new. They're in a size 4. Not relatively new. These are super new. I just got these this month. I love these. I love these. So what I'm actually going to style them with, like I have them styled here, right? I have them styled 2 different ways. This is one of the ways, right? And I believe y'all are seeing it with the leather jacket. It looks suede, but it's leather. It's pig leather. It's 100% pig leather, by the way. Which is another piece that I absolutely think is worth purchasing. This coat feels great. Not coat, but jacket feels great. The jacket is in a small. The trousers are in, or pants are in, a US 4. I am actually going to style this with a cropped and when I say cropped, meaning I cut it up myself, but with like a cropped sweatshirt. Like, yeah, that's my vibe, y'all. I love this. And then those Cozy Island boots with the fur. Those, yes. Yes, that's when I tried them on, that's the first thing that popped into my head. Okay? Y'all gonna see me styling it soon because we got some stuff going on the channel we're gonna talk about at a later date, real soon though. But yeah, Love these. Love these. I yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I like, and I could see myself styling them year after year after year after year, and they fit well. I'm typically a 4. This is a 4. They fit fine. And then we have this 100% pig leather jacket. The quality feels great. It is thin. It is like and not thin. Excuse me, lightweight. It's very lightweight, but it just gives all the rich auntie vibes. Like, it is giving rich auntie. I don't want to deal with your children. Get your kids. Love that. Love it, love it, love it. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 for sure. But let's move on. All right, y'all. Next up, we have the cardigan. And we're just going to call it the cardigan because y'all have seen this cardigan. I'm sure every influencer has it in a color because it's good. Because it's a good cardigan. I had it. I had multiple and then sold them all just to rebuy it. Child, listen, help her, Lord. Okay, help her make up her mind. It's a good cardigan. Now, I've had a lot of alterations done to mine. I've had the shoulders taken in. I've had the sleeves shortened. I've had the bust sewn in, and I've had the bottom sewn like shut. Okay, I think that was the problem before. The cardigan was just too big and ill-fitted. Now that the cardigan fits perfect, it's a really good addition to my wardrobe. And yeah, yeah, 10 out of 10. I got this in an extra small. I would size down, but I love the cardigan. Y'all know I style it with the black skirt. Now, I am not going to show the black skirt, and the reason I'm not showing the black skirt is because y'all know I sold my black skirt and I got the Helsa skirt instead. And that is just because no matter how small I got the skirt, it just did not fit the way that I wanted to. And the Helsa skirt is kind of like a higher end version of that skirt. So although I do recommend the skirt if you are a little thicker, like fuller than me, but if you are a small girl, there's just the skirt does this like gapping thing that I just do not like. That I just do not like at all. Or maybe maybe my old alterations person, maybe Mr. T, Miss Kim, they just couldn't get it right. I don't know. I do not know. But I sold the skirt because it was just a little bit ill fitted and it would kind of gap right here at the front. And I just did not like that. But I do love the look of the skirt. Y'all know since the bubble skirts came out, I've enjoyed them. So there's that. But yeah, cardigan is a go. Absolutely would buy them. So and it comes in so many colors, so many good colors. I got this like camel color because I thought it was really cute for fall. Looking back in hindsight, I would have gotten burgundy. I would have gotten burgundy. Not necessarily saying that I like burgundy and black together because I don't. But like this goes, the camel color to me goes better with the black skirt. But just for everyday use in the fall and winter, I like the idea of burgundy better, if that makes sense. Could I buy it again? Yeah, but y'all know I don't like having the same thing in multiple colors. Somebody commented, was like, girl, is that a joke? No. What the hell? No, I'm not joking. I really don't. I'm just not a fan of that. It's like there's so many beautiful, amazing clothes in the world. Why would I get the same shit in multiple colors? I understand it works, and don't get me wrong, occasionally I have done it. I have done it occasionally, but something often, no. Because I just feel like there's just so many other options. And I get the idea that you can style it different ways. Like, oh, it's a different color. It's giving something different. You can style it a different way. Or you could just style something else. The fuck? Like, no. No. I don't like it. So, there's that. Let's move on. All right, y'all. Next up, we have the leopard pants. Got those, I want to say last month. Love them. Love them. Love the leopard pants. I've worn them a couple times. Yeah. Yep. Love it. At first I was a little iffy, but I love the leopard pants. Now I will say this. Y'all see the leopard pants here with the off the shoulder green top. I don't know about the green top. And to be honest, I think it might just be the off the shoulder thing in general. It's not that goddamn functional. Yeah. Off the shoulder things in this regard are not that functional. Like when it's kind of, if it's off one shoulder, yes, you it's way more functioning. But when it's off of both shoulders, yeah, it's not that functional. So I don't know, and that's why I'm saying the pants and not the shirt. I do not know if the shirt is a go. I don't know. The pants, hell yeah. Hell yeah. The shirt, I don't know. So we'll have to make a decision on that. The pants are in a size 28, by the way. Size up. I'm typically a 26. Size up. I got these in a 28 and then got the waist taken in to avoid the gapping. Yeah, size up. Let's move on. All right, y'all. So the next two pieces, we have this faux leather skirt, and then we have this 100% leather jacket. It's giving rocker chic, and I love that. The skirt is faux leather. The jacket is real leather, right? I love the jacket. I got in a size small. Part of me was thinking maybe I should have got an extra small, but if I had gotten an extra small, it'll be tight in the shoulders. The skirt, this is what I will say about the skirt. The reason that I would recommend the skirt is because it is the first leather skirt that I have ever, faux leather skirt, that I have ever seen with pockets. That is the only reason I would recommend the skirt, to be quite honest with you, because the skirt's material is, it feels very faux leather. Like there's no other way to put that. It feels very faux leather. I got the skirt in a size small, by the way. And I don't know how I feel about it feeling so faux leathery, but it fits great. And the fact that it has pockets is just like, why don't all of them have pockets? That little small detail elevated the skirt so much. Like, have you bitches been cheating us by not putting pockets in the faux leather skirts or what? Because why don't they all have pockets? I love that this skirt has pockets. I don't know how to explain. I don't even know why I love it so, but I do. Am I going to use the pockets? Probably not. I have handbags for that. But I need my faux leather skirt. I need my leather skirts, faux leather skirts, whatever. I need them to have pockets now. I feel cheated. I feel slighted. Give my goddamn pockets. Okay? Before I be in yours. No, I'm just kidding. So that is why it is giving rocker chic. The whole look gives rocker chic, and I love it. I love it. Is it my everyday vibe? Yeah, probably. Y'all know I'm versatile. I do what I want. Do what you want when you popping. You know what I mean? So there's that. But yeah. And then you just cannot go wrong with 100% leather jacket. You just can't. Hello? Let's move on. All right, y'all. Next up, we have the embellished denim jeans and denim top. Very cute look. It's not extravagant enough to be anything other than a Tuesday look for me, but hello, they got about, what, 40 Tuesdays in a year. There's a lot of Tuesdays to wear this, you understand? And I love the fact that it can be fall or spring, So yeah, I enjoy this. I wore it the other day. Looked so put together, looked so well. Like it's just, yeah, it's cute. It's cute. I am concerned I haven't washed it yet because that was my first time wearing it out. Haven't washed it yet, so I am concerned on how this is going to wash, and if it's going to still look like this after the wash. But as long as this washes well, I can see myself keeping it for a while. I got a small in the top, 28 in the bottoms. I will say this, the top kind of kept falling off the shoulder. I might have to get it taken in here because it just kind of kept sliding down. It's like, girl, stay up. I'm not one for being out in public and my clothes is like malfunctioning like that. I don't pay all this money on tailoring for my clothes to be malfunctioning. Girl, get it together. Now, mind you, I didn't get the top tailored, but it seems like I might have to, which is a little ridiculous. I know I got them itty bitty titties, but goddamn, I thought I had a little meat on my shoulders now. Yeah, apparently not. Apparently not, because she just kept on slipping down, slipping down. Okay, like, girl, keep your clothes on. But yeah, love this look. Let's move on. All right, y'all. Next up, we have another new piece, or and I'm saying relatively new. It's absolutely new. I just got the shit this month. They sent me over this. Now this is faux leather. This faux leather jacket. And when I first saw it, I was like, this is ugly. That's what I said. I was like, I don't like this. Look like something a man would wear. Look like somebody in one of them 80s cop movies I have on with a hat. Like a cop. Okay, going undercover with the drug dealers and the projects in the 80s. They're standing by a fire trying to keep their hands warm. That is absolutely the vibe it gave me. Like somebody was going to be like, hey, Jack, you know. And I didn't like it. I put it on. And, I saw that it cinched in at the waist. Y'all know how I feel about things that cinch in at the waist. So I cinched it in a bit and I was like, hey, Jack. we might like you. Now this is another piece that feels very faux leathery. And that can be a good thing or bad thing, because there are leathers that are like supple and really soft. So it doesn't look faux leathery though. Whereas the skirt, in my opinion, I'm just being honest, it looks faux leathery. The jacket does not. The jacket could pass for real leather, as like just based off of look. Once you start touching it, it's kind of like, okay. But I love, and I think another reason that it looks more expensive than it is, or like it could be real leather versus faux leather, is because the brown. Now, I have said this before. If you are going to go with leather, right, or faux leather, browns and burgundy are always going to look more expensive than black and any other color. Browns, dark browns, and burgundies really just look good in leather. They don't look plasticky. They don't give those vibes. So, yeah, I styled it up with the trousers from earlier. I genuinely like the look. Genuinely like the look. Is it more on the masculine side than I would like? Yes. I will say this, yes, because the pants are kind of like not big, but the pants are already wide leg. The jacket is already kind of oversized. What I think this would really, really look good with is like some like really tight, maybe wide leg pants, something that is going to show the curves at the bottom and then kind of peplum out at the top. So ideally, I would love to find something that's more fitted to the thighs and the legs to go with the jacket. Okay, but versus the trousers. But I had the trousers and I'm like, let's see how this look, and it does look good. But I would like something to balance out the masculinity of the jacket, something with like a bit more of like a feminine fit and or flair. But I'm surprised at how much I like the jacket, because I was ready to sell it. I was like, if y'all don't take this goddamn new Jack City, this new Jack City jacket on somewhere, I'm a lady, But she shocked me. And that's why you have to try stuff out. That's why I be selling shit so fast, because it's like, I don't even give it a chance. I'm like, nope, gone, nope, gone, nope, gone. And it's like, girl, give it a chance. You bald-headed hoe. Give it a chance, So, yeah, the jacket is in the small. Really like this one. Really like this one. But let's move on. Got two more looks left. All right, y'all. So the next piece is this like kind of acid wash denim skirt set. This is hands down. And when I say hands down, I mean hands down. Outside of the piece after it maybe, but y'all will get it. I've never worn a Urban Revival piece more than this set. It's sold separately and it is still available last time I checked. I wear this so much. I've started with sneakers. I've started with cowboy boots. I've started with regular boots, like heeled boots. I wear this set so much. I know it's funny. I tried to sell it. I tried to sell it on my Poshmark. I was selling the set for $35 and nobody would buy it. And then I took it off because, again, y'all know I'm always selling stuff. You know, I'm always overwhelmed with clothes. So I'm like, I just got to get rid of it. I got to get rid of some of it. I got to get rid. You know, that's how I be feeling, overwhelmed. Y'all, it ain't nothing but the Lord. Nothing but the Lord that this set didn't sell, because it is. I've worn this set at least. I got it at the end of last year, in like November of last year. I've worn this set at least 12 to 13 times. That's at least once a month. That's at least once a month. I wear this set so often. She is good. She is good. I got a small in the top and a 4 or like medium in the skirt. Good. Good. Do you hear me? Yeah. I would never sell it at this point. I'm going to wear it until I cannot wear it so anymore. I've worn this set so much, the little tag on the back is all faded off. You can't even see the Urban Revival on the back no more. She is good. She's good to go, and I wear her all the time. I wore her through the spring. I wore her through the winter and the fall. And, you know, if the summer, the long sleeve top is hot. And to be honest, I've only worn it as a set. I haven't worn it separately. And again, that's kind of another one of those things like, look, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, girl. You know, I changed the shoes up, changed the accessories up. That's what changes the look itself. But the set together is perfect. Do I see myself wearing it separately? I don't know. Maybe. Not today. I just told you it wasn't broke, so I ain't fixing it. You understand? Get off me. But I loved it. I love this set. I love this set. It's, like I said, it's my most worn Urban Revival piece outside of the last piece that I'm going to show y'all. And that's just a completely different, you know, that's like, you know, genre. So that's that. Let's move on to the last piece. All right, y'all. And the last piece is the Urban Revival fold over boots. Now, if you know me, then you know I sold these boots when I had to buy these myself. I had to rebuy them myself because I was like, I didn't give those boots a chance. I looked at them, thought they was ugly, didn't give them a chance. Bought the boots again in October. Y'all, I have worn these boots at least 15 times in the last 2 months. I cannot get enough of them. I styled them so often. I styled them with everything. I styled these boots with everything. I'm not even lying to y'all. I styled these goddamn boots with everything. Black, white, like it. I styled. Y'all saw them in the last video. Y'all saw these boots styled in the Temu video. I styled these boots with everything. I took a L selling these boots. I got these boots free. Sold them for like $30. Had to buy them again for $120. I took an L. And that's why I need to stop selling stuff. Don't yell at me. I thought we were friends. I thought you were my sister. Don't yell at me, okay? Y'all, I wear these boots with everything. If you don't get, I wear these boots with everything. They make everything look good to me. Listen, I don't know. If I looked at it, they're not even real leather. They're faux leather. I'm like, oh, I don't want them. They're not real leather. Girl, I wear these boots with everything. It's crazy that just a year ago I saw these boots like, these are disgusting. These are ugly. These are this or that. Girl, give it a chance. Give it a chance. Style it. Get creative. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Of all the things, if I had to pick one thing to buy of everything that I just showed y'all, these boots would be it. These boots would be it. I'm not going to lie to you. These boots would be it. My cost per wear, I've only had them 2 months, and my cost per wear is at a 0. I don't even wear that much black, but that's the thing. I style them with black, without black. Like, they just work. They just work. I don't know what to tell y'all. They just work. And I love them. It's crazy that I took an L and sold these boots last year, because I wouldn't have had to refine this out, you know. But anyway, y'all, that's all I got. Don't got any more. Comments down below. Let me know, do you have any of these pieces, and do you plan on picking up any of these pieces? Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at angelleslife and on TikTok at @1angelleslife. But again, I love y'all so much. Thank you for watching, and I will see y'all in the next video. Peace.